Professor Gary Stutte at the Limerick Institute of Technology. I'm a Marie Curie Research Fellow. I have been there about 3 years, and I've been on a secondment from Florida, where I've worked in the space program for several years.
We're looking at this experiment called SyNRGE. And SyNRGE is looking at plant-microbe interactions. We're going to take a clover-like plant and a bacteria that infects its roots, and instead of forming the disease, forms this beneficial relationship that does some really neat stuff. It takes nitrogen that's in the atmosphere that we're unable to use. That bacteria convert that to a fertilizer.
And then in exchange, the bacteria asks that they take some carbon dioxide, turn that to sugars, and that supports the bacteria. So we get this mutualism of a beneficial response. And this response of biological nitrogen fixation is responsible for maybe 20% of the protein that we have in our diet, either directly by eating the beans, the peas, legumes, hummus, that are legumes that have this relationship of biological nitrogen fixation, or indirectly by eating protein from beef, pork, chicken that is fed clover, alfalfa, vetch, or any number of the 18,000 types of legumes that do this relationship.
And what we're wanting to do is look at the effect of microgravity on whether this bacteria and plant first recognize each other, whether they form a positive relationship, and if that occurs the same as it does on Earth. What is the potential is that they become, instead of mutualistic, they become either parasitic, the bacteria slow down the growth of the plant, or pathogenic, they become diseases and kill the plant. We want to ensure that before introducing these bacteria and microgravity, how they work.
My goal and the goal of this project is to be the first people in space to form nodules in space, so we can actually see this bacteria, so that we end up with a renewable, regenerable, and sustainable life support system that's based on biology. So we can see those nodules, we're able to improve the plant and growth of those plants.
And we're very excited to have been working with NanoRacks and Space Florida to get this box, this payload that we're launching to space. This is going to be the first experiment that has come out of Ireland, and we're very, very excited as this possibility.